guys, and welcome to my video. And today I wanted to show you some polishes that I got at the end of Christmas, January time, something like that. And this is the Declassified Part 2 collection from Holo Taco. So I got the whole set. I didn't plan on getting the whole set, but it actually worked out as better value because I got a whole bundle which included a notebook as well. So let me just show you the polishes, and I'll also show you the notebook as well. So these are the 4 polishes, and what I plan on doing is I'm going to swatch one of the colours on my right hand, and then I'm going to do a combo of the white polish and another white polish. It's released so many white polishes over the past year, but I thought I'd do a combo of the 2 white polishes just to show you how they compare to each other on my other hand, and then I will put the other 2 polishes onto swatch sticks. And then the other item I got in this bundle was the notebook, and this is the Holo Taco notebook. And I love notebooks, and what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to list all my Holo Taco polishes that I've got in here as well, so I've got a quick reference guide. But I love the book. It's really, as you can see, it does change colour in the lighting as well, so I love that. It's on the same on the back as well. I also like that it's a ring binder, so it can lay flat instead of being bent over. And then when you open it up, it says, "Hello, it's me." So you can put some details in there. So if you want to, you can even use it as like a diary, because it says today is, so you can insert your own date. And then this is quite sweet. It says on my nails I'm wearing, so you can write down the polish you're wearing. But as I said, I'm going to be using this as a little notebook to keep a tag on all my Holo Taco polishes, because I do have quite a collection now. Now, I don't know if this is going to come back. It has sold out at the moment, but I think she said that she might bring it back if it was popular. So keep a lookout because it might return. And then the other item I bought as well was this hand cream, and I do have the original hand cream from Holo Taco, and it is a brilliant hand cream, but the scent just wasn't for me. This is the original. I've probably used about 2/3 of it, but I don't reach for it very much because I find the scent quite strong. It's like a creamy, nutty scent. I think the average person will probably be fine with this scent, but I'm really sensitive to scents, so sometimes they can give me a sore throat or a headache. And I have to say though, it does sink into your skin really well, and you don't need much at all. You only need a tiny bit. So this will probably last quite a long time because this is a big 100ml tube. But lots of her customers were asking for a fragrance-free hand cream because they also weren't keen on the scent, and she has released one, so I really wanted to try it and I absolutely love it. So this is a hand cream that I would definitely buy again in the future. And what I do, I would wait until I was buying a bundle of polishes and get it at the same time, because obviously I don't want to pay for shipping, especially coming over to the UK. Otherwise it can be quite expensive. So I would wait until I got some other polishes, which is quite often at the moment. And for anybody that follows my channel, you know that my favourite hand cream ever is the Body Shop coconut hand cream. I've used this for years. It still is my favourite hand cream, but this is giving it a run for its money now, and I never expected to say that. So I'm wearing them like intermittently. I'm like alternating each one. But yeah, cost wise as well, it's not actually too bad, because the Body Shop one, they don't do a 100ml tube, unfortunately. I wish they did. So this is 30ml, so this is basically 3 and a bit times more than in the Body Shop one. So cost wise, this, if you pay full price for this, I'd say this is cheaper as well. So yes, this is definitely, I would recommend it, especially if you want something that's fragrance free. So yeah, 10 out of 10 from me for this hand cream. For the fragrance one, I'd probably give it a 5 out of 10, purely because of the fragrance. Okay, so the first polish in the collection is called Glazed Over, and it's this white shimmery polish. Now this was released as, because it was a potential to be released in the Underglow collection, but in the end I think a lot of people, well, her customers voted for Swan Song instead. So this is Swan Song here on the right, so you can see it's got more of like a purpley sort of shimmer, purpley blue, And then this one's warmer, so this one's cooler. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put both of these on one hand so that you can compare them together and see what they look like. The next polish is called Misfire, and this was the alternative to Gosh Garnet that was released as part of the Birthstone collection. So this is Gosh Garnet here on the right, and you can see it's a very pretty colour, but it just doesn't have that sparkle like all the other Birthstone polishes had something special going on. So I think there was a bit of an outcry when Gosh Garnet came out, so a lot of people weren't happy with it. I have done a review of and a swatch of all the Birthstone polishes, so feel free to watch that video. I'll link it at the end of this one in case you're interested. I did put a couple of toppers on this. I put Fallen Flake and Scattered, I think it was, and it did jazz it up a little bit. But what I've done is I'm going to put this on a swatch stick. I have already done it actually, so I will show that. But I haven't put this one on a swatch stick, so I will swatch this and then compare the two so you can see what they're like. And then we have Going Solo, and this is a black crushed hollow formula with, it's got like a blue purpley, it looks very purple in this light, sort of shimmer in there. So once again I'm going to swatch this on a swatch stick, and this was a rejection for the Rock Candy collection box. So in the end she decided to go for the white polish, which is Sugar Rush I believe. So yeah, so this one got rejected, so that's come up now, but it looks like a cool polish actually. I'm interested to see how it swatches. And then the last one we have in the collection, this is called Camera Shy, and this is like a cousin to Spirit Fingers. So anybody that's missing Spirit Fingers, this could be a good alternative. So once again, I'm going to put this on my right hand, and I have Spirit Fingers on a swatch stick to compare. Okay, so on my nails, I have got a smoothing base, just because my nails are a little bit stained. And I'm using the Mooncat smoothing base just because I've got this bottle on the go at the moment. I just don't want to start up other bottles that aren't so empty, so I want to finish one before I start another. Now please excuse my painting skills. I'm just a complete amateur who has a hobby of doing her nails, and I'm totally addicted at the moment. Oh wow, this is really pretty actually. It looks very gold in this light, so yeah, really pretty. Better than I expected. Okay, and then next up we have Swan Song, or as I like to call it, because I keep forgetting, Swan Lake. I don't know why. Yeah, this one actually isn't as shimmery. It's more like, it looks like more of a smoother formula. So yeah, I'm just going to do alternate fingers just so that you've got a direct comparison. But actually this one is really, really pretty so far. I'm liking it. And then lastly, back to glazed over. And I find that sometimes polishing on the side of a box is really helpful. I like to rest my polishing hand on the desk so it's not so shaky. So yeah, if you've got shaky hands, try doing this perhaps. Okay, so this is the first coat for these colours. I think so far I'm liking glazed over more, so yeah, quite impressed with that so far. Okay, so let's see if this suits my skin tone. Sometimes mauves and that sort of colour don't suit me very well. It does remind me of Spirit Fingers quite a bit actually, but yeah, once I've finished I will grab my swatch sticks and we can compare and I can see what I think. Let me know if you picked any of these polishes up. I do, at the time of filming, I do believe all 4 colours are still available. So if you're interested, you can pick them up. And you don't have to buy the whole set either. If you're just interested in 1 or 2 colours, you can look at something else. I would just say just be aware of the shipping costs, especially coming abroad over to Europe or somewhere else in the world, because it could be quite expensive. So I also bought 2 other polishes as well. So I got another one of this because my friend wanted it. So I got another Camera Shy. And I got another Going Solo as well because my friend wanted that too. Okay, so this is the first coat so far. Yeah, that's really pretty. I really like that. So yeah, I am impressed with this polish too. Okay, and then back with glazed over again. With whites, they're notoriously difficult to get opaque in a couple of coats, so I imagine I'm going to have to do 3 coats of these, which is fine because I sort of expect it really. Now let's see if I can do my nails without scuffing them up, because I think it's because the camera's in the way as well. I'm painting them at an awkward angle, so I often scuff them up. See if I can show you from a different angle. So that's 2 coats of both, as you can see. Definitely glazed over hides the nail line more. Okay, and then it's back to camera shy again. So 2nd coat. I made a bit of a mess, so let's tidy that up a bit. The clean-up brush. The clean-up brush is really good actually, I find it really helpful, so I do use it. I have it on standby for every single manicure now, and it does help. And then here is, I'm probably just going to do 2 coats of this actually. It's the final coat on the thumb. I think it's opaque enough in 2. So this is what it looks like at the moment, but what I'll do is I'll put a glossy top coat on and then I will come back with a closer look. So this is without glossy taco, and this is 3 coats of each. Yeah, I'm not keen on swan song over my nails because you can still see that they're stained, so it might even need another coat. And then what I thought I would do with camera shy is I want to put some scatter taco on some of the fingers, so I'll leave some with and some without. Scatter taco is probably my most used topper because you can just put it on top of anything really, and it just gives a little bit more sparkle in sunshine. So yeah, that's why I thought I'd give this a little shot. So once again I'm going to put it on alternate fingers so that I can show a direct comparison of what it's like with and without. Plus I'm going to have to put some on my thumb. Yeah, definitely on the thumb because I'm liking it with the scatter taco on. It's really pretty, especially under this lighting. Let me know what your favourite topper is from Holo Taco as well. Is it scatter taco or flaky taco perhaps? I know that one's also popular, or everything taco. There you go, see what I mean? It just really makes it more sparkly under this sort of lighting. So you might not want that, so you can just use it as it is. Okay, so yeah, normally I don't do this. I don't like this sort of hassle doing another coat of a swan song because I just don't like the visible nail line. Okay, and whilst we're waiting for my fingers to dry, this is Misfire, and I do have this on a swatch stick already. Okay, let's see if I can do this without scuffing my nails, but this is Misfire, so this is 2 coats with a glossy top coat. You can see I like this colour, it almost matches my jumper. But yeah, that's what it looks like, but I'm also going to swatch out Gosh Garnet so you can see the difference between the 2. So this is Gosh Garnet here on the right. It looks more bronzy to me, but I personally feel that this one on the left, Misfire, was more fitting for the gemstone collection. That's my personal thought. Now from what I remember of this one, I'm sure this one was in my video, I'm sure this was opaque in 1 coat, so that's really impressive that it was opaque in 1 coat. But I just feel it needed a bit of sparkle or pizzazz. It just needed something special. Here you go. So I also feel at certain angles as well that Gosh Garnet here on the right looks a lot more bronzy. It sort of reminds me of Taxhaven actually. And this one, Misfire, it reminds me of an existential crisis, but that doesn't turn to the teal colour, if you get my drift. And let's see how many coats this one takes as well. I imagine it's probably going to take 2 because it's a darker sort of colour. So it has a black base with the purpley blue shimmer. It looks more purple to me, which I'm all for. I love purple. So this is the first coat, so I'll just let that dry and then I will be back. And now I'm going to put some glossy top coat on both hands. So I always use a glossy top coat these days. It just makes your manicure last longer. And this one doesn't irritate me. Some of the other brands I tried gave me a headache and a sore throat, but this one doesn't at all. And don't forget to wrap your tips of your nails as well to protect them from chipping. And let me know if you miss Spirit Fingers. I mean, that was so popular, wasn't it? I can't believe how quickly that sold out. But yeah, let me know if you miss it and if you picked this one up. And I do have a whole Holo Taco playlist because I'm addicted to Holo Taco polishes and Mooncat, and I like Woolly as well. And I'm always totally honest in my reviews as well about what I think about polishes. So yeah, I will give you my honest opinion at the end of this one too. So far this scattered taco really does bring it to life, I think. So I would definitely recommend that. Okay, so I've changed location just to show you the overall finish because I think lighting is better in here for that aspect. So this is camera shy, and you can see here and here is camera shy without scattered taco on, and then the other two fingers are with scattered. So it depends what mood you're in really. I think I like it with these scattered on. I like a bit of extra sparkle. So yeah, I think this polish is really nice, and I think this is a good option if you missed out on Spirit Fingers as well. I do have a swatch stick here of Spirit Fingers to compare. Okay, so Spirit Fingers is on the swatch stick, and then you can compare it to my middle finger, which doesn't have scattered in, or to my forefinger, which does have. Obviously the scattered in Spirit Fingers is a lot more spread out. I've put quite a lot on my finger there. But yeah, very similar. I asked my boyfriend which one he preferred, and he actually said camera shy, which surprised me. So what I'll also do is I will insert some pictures of it in normal lighting as well, so you can see what it's like in just regular lighting, so not under LED lights as well. But yeah, I like both of them actually. I wasn't sure if I was going to like camera shy. I didn't know if it was going to clash with my skin tone, but I do like both of them. And then here we have the swatch sticks of Misfire and Gosh Garnet. So this is Misfire, this is Gosh Garnet. And you can see that they both have hues of like a very, very dark burgundy, but this one is definitely more of the sort of burgundy colour I would go for. This one I feel, Gosh Garnet, is almost like a duochrome, so it sort of goes from, it changes in different lighting, so it sort of goes bronze in certain lighting. But yeah, I definitely prefer Misfire out of the two. And then this is going solo, and yeah, I think especially if you like a dark polish, I think this is quite a cool polish because it looks black at certain angles, and then when you turn it slightly you get that sudden flash of the blue purple, and then obviously in sunshine you'll get the little hollow sparkles as well. So, and you can even put, if you wanted to, you could even put scattered taco on top of this as well, just for more sparkle. So I think if you like a black polish, this one might be for you. And once again, I will show this in regular lighting as well. So there it is from a different angle. So yeah, it's actually a really nice polish if you are into dark polishes. So this is what it would look like up against my skin tone, for example. And then obviously we have Glazed Over and Swan Song. For me, the winner absolute outright is Glazed Over. I really like Glazed Over actually, and I didn't think I would. Swan Song, I think I mentioned it in my last video. I think I will have to wear it in the future over a white creme or an ivory creme or something like that, because I can still see my visible nail line, which I'm not a huge fan of. But it is a lot more disguised with Glazed Over. And I imagine Glazed Over is going to be really pretty in sunshine as well, with all that sort of gold shimmer in there. Really pretty. So my top picks from this haul are the notebook. Absolutely love the notebook. I love how it changes colour, and I love notebooks anyway. I'm quite sad actually she didn't bring out a Holo pen to match it. That would have been cool. But yeah, I really like the notebook, and if it comes back I would recommend this. Another top pick for me is the hand cream. Really impressed with the hand cream. Love that it's fragrance free, and I think this is going to last a long time as well. So if you're thinking about it, I would recommend picking it up with your next order. I also really like Camera Shy, so I would recommend this polish if you are hesitating on it. And I also knew that I'd like this colour, so Misfire, I'd recommend this one if you're thinking about it. The only one I'm not sure about yet is Going Solo, but I haven't worn it yet. When I have it as a full manicure, I might be able to judge better. But I do have like a review when I go back to polishes as well. I wear them for like 6 weeks or something, so I'll report back there. But otherwise, thank you very much for watching this video, and hopefully I will catch you on another one.